Hello everybody. Today I got a battery from a customer. It's not powerful enough to do a bike anymore, so I'm going to break it up. I'm going to make my own little battery for my van. It's going to be 41 amp hour. It's going to give me more than half a kilowatt of power. Wow, the way my voltages work, I won't be able to use it all, but it is going to be a night and day difference. So I already extracted all the cells. I just peeled off all the nickel plating that they used to build it. It was sitting in this mold before, but I got to make my own. These will be on super low draw, so I'm going kind of ghetto with this build. Bite me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna do a time lapse of the welding, and we'll run this without a BMS for a bit, but definitely gonna get one of those in the future. I'm gonna have to manually balance it for a little bit. So I got the wire from the old battery, just came off the rail that these things go on, and yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put an XT60 connector on. It looks like this. It's not this one though. Yeah, so show you how this is done. I'm gonna leave a bit excess because I might use this connector for something else. Right. Okay, now stripper. We just need a little bit for the connector. Everything but the proper tool. That is how you do it. Very nice. Now, I'm impatient, so let's get the camera back. So what I do, I got my solder here, my propane thing. I just fill it every time I use it. It just leaks like crazy, whatever. Smells like gingerbread or something. Shake it up. Now this is how you get her hot real fast. Okay, I'm just going to let the internal temperature come up a bit while I grab the flux and the solder here. Alright, get a long string like that. Sweet. Oh, that's red. So get some paste on that. Make our first little join here. Full penetration. Yeah, that worked. We can get it a little thicker on the back here though. Very nice. It's in the other side. Yeah, I never clean my solder tip. Just like if it gets too full of stuff, I just tap it off on something metal. There we go, that's a nice tinning. So it's getting a little colder now. Yeah, it didn't penetrate to the bottom. Yeah, definitely getting colder. We'll see if we can still do this other wire here. See, when it's smoking like this, just tap it off and it keeps smoking. Yeah, but it gets all the stuff off. I do this in a well-ventilated area. You can also use the thing like this. I don't do a good job that way. There we go. Yeah, it is losing temperature here. These are thick wires. So I turn it on until I see a bit of green in the flame. And from my experience, once you hit that point, you start vaporizing the solder. Very nice. Okay, now to solder these to a connector before the battery so I don't have a bunch of connections to short out. Okay, I got my little claw guy here. I'll hold the wire. My little XT female connector, I think. Let me go check. That is female required. So start with negative. Okay, so the negative is the squared off side. Put that guy in there. I'll just hold one of them. All right, so this is kind of a challenging thing to do. Let's see, I'll zoom you in. Oh, you cannot zoom on this camera. All right, go. There we go. All right, so we got the flux in there. That's a loud car. All right, this has to be done in, I have to keep it hot. So let's get some solder there. Okay, that should be enough. Not too centered. This wire's too thick for this connector, so whatever. Rolling, rolling. I'm gonna attempt to make this one a little bit better. So Oh, I want to not burn my gas. So yeah, just square that right off. All right, now I get some, sometimes it's just, yeah, it just stays lit. I didn't even need to hit the trigger, though I did. Okay. Get it pretty hot with the torch. Yeah, I see fire spitting out of it. So, get her, that's probably enough. Ready. That sounds good. Oh, I don't like when solder bubbles and pops. But it was in a good spot, so I think I'm gonna roll with this as well. Oh, that was really good. Well, not perfect, but definitely good. Now I'm gonna put these on the battery, see what happens here. So I marked positive, negative, so I'm not double guessing. There's positive. We'll just use this to hold it. Like, there's some hands. Got some nice hands. It's positive. I'm going to solder right to this one, right to the cell. I don't want to make a strip coming off the side because these strips are apparently only good for 8 amps. So I want the full power of this battery, and we'll do it. And by the way, I did check the voltage of all these cells before I put them together. Otherwise, you could have like a backfeed or something, an unbalanced battery, just no good. So I'll attempt to solder this. I usually don't do very well. All right. So I gotta get his little time on the, yeah, this is too hot. Too hot or just right. Come on, dry. Yeah? Got it. Now we can just rapid fire go to the negative here. As much heat as possible. Okay, negative. I'm going to put a little bit more solder on than I did on the other one. Okay, don't fall off. This is the sketchy side of the battery where you're actually contacting the jelly inside. Come on. Oh, I didn't use flux. That's why it's not sticking. Okay, let's redo the positive then, because I didn't put flux on that either. I just pushed my flux rod into my flux. Yeah, that'll be easy. Awesome. Shiny, not cold or hot solder. That's a little bit of stuff I don't care about. Alright, so now that we're at this stage, I just take a multimeter and check the voltage in this connector, and I know I'm finished for now. I mean, I'm going to put it in this box and have it in a little custom wooden shelf that I'm building in the van. And when I buy a BMS, I will hook it up. So, negative is the box side, right? That's what I said earlier. So I go there and there. 11, 26. Nice, just to confirm it knows a reversal of polarity. Yeah, goes the other way. So 1126 means we probably have around a 40% charge in these cells. 30 to 40%. Yeah, so yeah, that's my quick little battery that I threw together with cells that are 7 years old. They probably have over 600 or 700 cycles. I bought this battery 7 years ago. I ended up selling it to somebody, and when it wore out, he wanted to get rid of it, and I figured I would recycle it for him, which is my benefit for sure. But yeah, if you like this video and videos like this, hit that like button and leave some feedback, even if it's negative and you never come back. Like, it helps out. And if you made it to the end of the video, wow. Have fun, and yeah, catch you later.